Morning! Hey guys, I'm back. If you're new, you probably don't know what's going on. I just colored my hair. Like, I didn't like dye it, but it's the other thing. I don't know what it's called in English. It's not the permanent one, it's a temporary kind. I usually like this, like I have longer hair and it's blonde, naturally blonde. But I just thought, why not just kind of change it up? So now I'm a little brunette girly and I love it. It's so pretty. And like the whole blowout, I don't know. I'm so obsessed with it. Actually, I wanted to take you with me to the hair salon I went to, but then it was so stressful and I was like so indecisive and it was a really big thing and there were so many people I just didn't feel comfortable vlogging. My inspiration was like a mixture of the Matilda Jerf, put a picture here, like her hair, which I think like it definitely like gives that vibe. And then color wise, I wanted to have like a Hailey Bieber like brunette vibe. And the thing is, I feel like my green eyes kind of pop a lot more with this. I don't know if you can see it right now, but my blonde hair, a lot of the times my face and my hair like was really light and it just didn't really, it matched, but it didn't like pop out, my eyes especially. But with this color, I feel like my eyes definitely pop out a lot more and the green really like accentuates it. Only a couple of people know, and it was a really kind of drastic and like just out of the blue decision for me because I didn't really think about it too much and I was just like, okay, let's change it up completely. You could see this as a sign to change up your hair yourself or do something crazy with it, whatever you want to do. Maybe you just like kind of pimp up your hair and put some products in it so it looks a little shiny again and you know, it glows up like that, or you actually do go to a hairdresser. But yeah. Good morning! So it's the next day and before I'm going to do anything else today, I will create a new like kind of digital reset. So I will do a different background, different like home screen, lock screen, kind of freshen it up a little bit because I still have this 2024 like vision board, which I still love, but you know, it's March now, we gotta move on a little bit, I guess. So I'm gonna do something very inspirational, very inspiring, fashion-wise, hair inspo-wise, you know, like beauty, school, motivation, everything I want to have on my vision board right now. And I will probably have that for the next month or two. That's mostly what I do. So let's create it together on Pinterest, of course, because that's literally the best platform for anything like that. So yeah, let's get into it. Bring fashion inspo. Ooh. Also, what I like love is like the Portuguese style right now. Like I was super into like the Swedish Stockholm vibe, which is still amazing, but like I feel like it's more me. The Portuguese style is a little bit more colorful and not that simple. All the whole like black and white clothing and just those like dressy pants and blazers, I like it, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm 16, like I can wear some colors, you know what I mean? If you guys have any recommendations on like where I can find stuff like that, definitely let me know because it's very like a new style for me. I don't have any of like the typical colorful like quilted like jackets and sweaters like that and even dresses. Now I just selected my photos and I'm just gonna be like putting them wherever I feel like, really, on Canva. Some people do like those corners where they do like a little, I don't know, like fitness corner and then health and then school, motivation, fashion or something. I don't do that. I just put them like where I feel like it looks good and I just want to have like a balance and like a mix of everything in kind of every single corner. But if you would do this with me right now, you do you. I have the feeling it's gonna be a really, really cool board. Finally done. The vision board is ready. It looks super nice. This is how it looks like. And one thing might be a little controversial to some of you, but I added a picture, like something like from me. I think it's actually my profile picture on YouTube anyway, so you all know it. But yeah, I think it's important because your vision board should be like inspiring and things you kind of like work towards, but also it shouldn't be all like so far from what you have right now. People who put like crazy things, crazy goals onto their vision boards, it might be even a little bit disencouraging to like know every time you look at it like you don't have any of that yet. and it's just like parts of my life I would like love to have, but that doesn't mean that I don't have anything I like right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like to me I always put a little bit of like my own pictures, a little bit of my own kind of life on there, and not just like Pinterest stuff, because I don't know, I don't want to make it like toxic or like a part of comparison for me. So you can actually make like your own, like specifically for your iPhone wallpaper. I just use the laptop one and just make it the right size, so I just kind of put it on my phone as a wallpaper, and then you can kind of decide like what part would you want to have on as your wallpaper. You can kind of like drag it around. So I think, but the cool thing about that is you can always change up the sections. So like for now I'll just do like this section, and then you can always change it later. So like if you're bored after a couple weeks, you can simply just switch it around. I'll put some widgets. I always put like the time on different places because I have some friends living somewhere else, so that was always very helpful. The weather, and let's do like the UV index, if I still have the app for it. Yeah, UV index, because I want to get tanned even in spring. Already gonna get started on that. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Hey guys, it is a Tuesday right now. It's 5:50, so I have a little bit of time until dinner, and I haven't been doing too well today. I actually didn't go to school because I had like the worst stomach cramps ever tonight, and I couldn't sleep, so like it didn't really make sense for me to go to school, and it still kind of hurts. But yeah, I'm gonna do some journaling, and also I will read a book. But the thing is, I know it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but at the same time I feel like so many people struggle with it. I really have a short attention span. So I will read a Spanish book because I feel like those keep me more engaged, because I really have to pay so much more attention than just in an English book. So I will read a little short story of this book. I think it's actually pretty cool. Like stories, I mean, I guess they're definitely more like medium or even beginner stories, so they're not like, you know, crazy like actual Spanish like books, literature. But I think it's fine. Like I think it's pretty fun. I'll read La Batalla. I don't even know what that means. But I'm gonna read, and I'll see you later. Skincare is also an incredibly important step of my like night routine. It's always such a big thing. Like, as everybody else feels this way, where like you do skincare like super consistently, everything is good, and then you're like, okay, my skin is like doing so well, like I don't have any issues, I'm fine. Then you kind of like are too lazy, get off of like your usual skincare routine, especially with cleansing. I feel like that's what happens for me. And then no cleansing, but everything is fine, and suddenly, yeah. So that is my little lesson, and I'm documenting this so I don't forget anytime soon that even if your skin is doing well, and even if your skincare has been working, you can't just stop, because then things will start coming. Usually I don't really have a lot of problems with like irritation of my skin or anything at all, which I'm so happy about, so I really can't. I'm not in a place to complain. I do make sure to like use serums, use something moisturizing. And I used to do like gua sha too, which I sometimes still do, but I didn't really see a difference. You can tell me if you've done it, if like it did help for you, because for me, it was fun and was kind of like a vibe to do it, but did it help? I don't really know. Just simple, plain Aquaphor. That stuff always works wonders. And this guy, right now it's really red because, you know, the cleanser. But let's hope tomorrow he'll be gone. This is already hard. Okay, so this is what we have. Here's a little mini Lancome Levy and Rose perfume with a little cute bow on it. The Rhode lip balm, a little hair tie. Back there is a Benefit lip tint, my stomach ache pills, watch. I have some money but down there too. My jewelry is back there. And yeah, it's all super accessible and perfect to take with me to school. And I hope this thing won't like spill open. So it is now Thursday, and my plan for the evening is just to moisturize my hands because they're so incredibly dry. I don't know if somebody else experiences that, but whenever I'm nervous, I always kind of like pick on my nails. So all the girlies have like super pretty nails and they're like always so clean and nice. But I swear, like, I don't want to show them too much, but they're not very pretty. But moisturizer always helps, and I feel like it really like helps me like not picking as much too. This is like the super fancy loccitane one, like the one that's so TikTok like famous, I guess. Wait, I can show you. I have like a huge tube I always keep like on my bedside table. Ooh. This is the one I'm using. Anyway, this is the 25% shea butter one, but I've heard that like the higher the shea butter amount, the better. So like I think there's a 50% one. I watched something, and I have my laptop here too because I'm gonna kind of update my college university list, like my top 10 list, so I can kind of figure out my favorites to apply for, because I'm already applying to most of them in fall this year, which is crazy. Like, I cannot believe that. This is the first time I washed my hair, and actually I wanted to put on some like curlers. What I usually do is take what are they called? My Dyson and just kind of do like, you know, brush it out and stuff like that. But I don't think it's gonna be necessary. So I'll just use a hairdryer, I think, and use like a round brush like this one. And since they're already curling like naturally, kind of nicely. So I love how like this new hairstyle, I don't really have to do that much. It just kind of works how it just flows naturally. Because like the long hair, it did kind of look a little bit odd if you don't style it. It was just kind of wavy because I have like natural curls but also kind of straight and like down the ends. So I didn't love that. But yeah, this one is kind of like just doing it by itself. I think tomorrow I will kind of like blow it out again a little bit and use some curls maybe. But I don't know, I feel like styling it up too much for school sometimes is even a little bit too insane, because I don't want to look like, you know, super like style up and crazy. Since this hairstyle, it has like a lot of volume in general, so I'm pretty happy with it. And I will just kind of tie it back. And before though, I'm gonna use this spray because I didn't use heat protection, which I should have. And that will just kind of give it some natural curls. I found this little mini hand cream, which is like one of those super fancy like L'Occitane ones which everybody's raving about. So I think I will add this one to my wallet. So it is the next morning. I'm so tired. I woke up at like 6:20 today. We're gonna get ready together. I'm already wearing my outfit for today. I changed it up like 10 times, so I was not sure on what to do. But yeah, I'm just very tired right now. And I'm contemplating whether I should put in my contacts. Recently I've really filled them in my eyes. And they don't bother me necessarily, but at the same time, most of the time at school, I don't have to like look that far ahead, so because I'm short-sighted. Today is International Women's Day, so to every woman out there, happy International Women's Day. We have a little celebration even at school. I'm like the head of the Diversity and Equality Council, so I did like a little poster yesterday where people can today like write down their role models and women that inspire them, which is like a really cute little project. Normally I don't really vlog in the mornings because I feel like my voice is not really awake right now, so I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. I'm gonna use this highlighter. It's a Dandelion Twinkle one. I love that one a lot, and I feel like there's so much in there. Like, this will last me for a very long time. I'm gonna need some eyebrow stuff, so I will use this Benefit Brow Wax. This one is literally my holy gem. But you have to make sure of this one if you add little dots. Make sure to really like kind of massage it in as quickly as possible. This is how it looks. The bow is super cute. And now my little morning ritual is I always journal in my 5-minute journal. So today, let's open up the page. Morning, it always asks you to write down like what I'm grateful for, what things would make today great, daily affirmation. That's kind of the morning pages. Then in the evening, the morning like prompts. In the evening, I have highlights of the day and what did I learn today. So this is really quick, and I have done it like for an entire year so far.